Coming right up, the Clippers taking on the Grizzlies. For the Clippers, they've been rolling all year, and nobody can seem to slow them down. At home tonight, they're looking for their next victim. Grizzlies, Clippers, coming up next. That time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point, and for the Clippers, man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Well, we're well into the season now, Brent. Our team's about where you thought they'd be in terms of rank at this point.
Well, there's always a few surprises, but those elite teams, they've done what we expected them to do, and that's rise to the top. It only gets harder to imagine that these teams would slip out of that position at this point.
Now here's Harden. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Zubac, a screen on Morant. Here's Harden. Good on the 13-footer.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Smart. 17 points in his last outing, and Jackson gets it to go.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Morant against Harden. Here's Zubac. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Morant finds Smart. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. It's hauled in by Zubac.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Smart. The Grizzlies with another miss. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Here's Morant after the Clippers pick up 2. Outside, Smart. Morant sets a screen for Smart. There's the lob to Jackson, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Harden kicks to Zubac. Outside for George. Oh, good on the triple. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against Charlotte. Here's Smart. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. 1:46 left to play in the first. And here's Morant. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Lets it go with a 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Leonard. Harden's got 6 points.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball. Big part of his game.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Daniel Tice is checked in for Zubac. P.J. Tucker comes in for George. Norman Powell's checked in for Mann. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for James Harden. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman's checked in. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Jackson.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Leonard. Up and in on the layup. Leonard's got his second basket.
Kawhi like a robot out there, just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Smart on the wing. Guarded by Powell to end the run. Smart misses.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Morant outside. Inside, Tillman. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
Misses the layup.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Gilliard in at the 1. Aldama can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And that's PG with that size, those long arms, able to get in there for a second chance.
Here's Gilliard. Out left to the wing. Here's Roddy. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Unloads from 13. Here's Tucker. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Grizzlies making a switch here. Konjar's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Westbrook kicks to George. Clock at 4. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to it?
Well, I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Powell.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Roddy. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Aldama. Konjar.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
Here's Harden. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Tucker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, they've become a competitive contender over the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Count it! And the Clippers lead by 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For Memphis, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Free throw good, Bane.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman's checked in, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Konjar. Now, here is Harden against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Stolen by Smart. Driving to the basket. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Outside, George. Back to Harden. Pass to George. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Off target at the rim. Smart with the ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now Leonard. After Marcus Smart missing on that last 3-pointer. And Kawhi Leonard with the 3. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Clippers leading by 10. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Smart finds Bane to the middle. Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Harden the pass to Zubats. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow. Zubats way up.
James Harden assists.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant surveying the D. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant against Harden.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one misses.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
And he sinks the second. 16 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Leonard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Let's hear it for your Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Kings matchup, it'll be a good test for them, but very little room for error. Even to have a chance, they've got to play their best ball at both ends.
I hate to dash your hopes, but those boys ain't got a prayer.
And guys, let's take a look now at that first half from James Harden. He's done a great job orchestrating this offense.
Most of these plays have him touching the ball at least once right now. His awareness and decision-making has been tremendous. Anything the defense throws at him, he's got the answer for it.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Harden. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Harden. And there's the pass to Zubac. And stolen by Biyombo. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Morant against Harden. And the dunk by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
James Harden assists.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Memphis. 9-point game. Kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. Poke loose. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Jackson's got his third basket of the night.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Leonard, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 7. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here is Harden. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Now a look at the stats for Kawhi Leonard.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. Misses in close.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Smart kicks to Bane. To the inside. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Morant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Leonard with a screen on Morant. Oh, Leonard in position. And no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies.
It looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And the Clippers call time here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The Clippers in second.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Clock is at 3. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And finished off by Westbrook.
Rocket fuel there, so explosive. Westbrook's a one-man wrecking crew.
Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 9, and he drives in. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Leonard's got 11 points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Spins. Morant. The kick out to Bane. The three-pointer, no good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. A shot by Harden, wide open. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Nice job by Russell, just not forcing anything on that play.
Morant with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies, we've got Santi Aldama, John Conchar out there with Williams. Then it's Jaren Jackson, and it's Roddy in at the 3.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Over to the wing. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Westbrook.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
Here's Westbrook. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now Conchar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Jackson. Buries it from 3-point range. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
George passes to Tice. Back to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Powell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He could be a 3-level scorer. Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Daniel Tice. Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Morant against Powell. Morant sets a screen for Smart. Back to Morant. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Well, I like what the defense tried to do. They crowded Kawhi, but he's just getting so creative near the basket.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Morant.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Biombo with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
James Harden, he's checked in for Powell. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Morant outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Harden. Zubac's a screen on Morant. Harden pass to Zubac. And it's Morant with the rebound. Poked away. There's the lob to Jackson. And they'll get another chance. Back to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Leonard draws the double. The Grizzlies pull it in. Smart deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Morant. To tie it up. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists tonight.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Pass to Biyombo. To the paint. Here's Smart. Excellent D there from George. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Working with it. He's picked up by Morant.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They trail by 4. There's 47 seconds left in the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays. See if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Smart. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
And Harden, so cool under pressure. Definitely not the guy you want to send to the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws would give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Payne against George. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Payne, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out, he's giving you his all. Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Nails the tray.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fires from way outside. No good. So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, then you got other guys knocking down big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, James Harden.
Make your hell gaming.